Okay, something didn't work.
What's up, Marv Meisters? What's going on with y'all? We'll be here for about a half hour, 45 minutes. We just want to cover the response from Nick McClellan, the prosecutor of Delphi, on the bond hearing and his response to the bond hearing.
Can you see the comments?
Yes.
Why can't I see the comments?
I don't know.
Oh, I got it.
So
That
let's give some
was
shout
weird.
outs out in the chat here. You want to start from the top?
Renee Does. Oh, what the hell? No way. I love it.
What happened?
I just put this is the prosecutor's response. Bail hearing hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Hello, Christy.
How's it up there in Peru, Christy?
Hello, Connor.
What's up, Randy?
Randy.
What's up, Danger?
Dave. D.
There's my little sister.
Where?
D, besides you.
Rosie or Rose, how are you today?
Nice.
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Jim's gonna listen while he works on his old truck.
I was in Randy's chat. We were talking about you know who, Asshat.
Yeah.
You know he got his channel removed, right?
Yeah.
And I said, send him my way. I'll teach him about what an old ass whooping's all about. And Jim said, man, we're too old for that.
Yes. Hello, Olivia too. TTM fangirl, how you doing? Jill. Did I miss it? Andrea, how are you? It's about the music.
I got a long sleeve shirt on, a sweatshirt, and as you can see, I got my hat on. Even though
I almost wore my hat. It's cold out there today. Hello, Andrea.
There's my other little sister,
Kathy Johnson. Robin. It's 18 degrees. Real feel is 11. Well, this morning it was minus 22 in Wisconsin, and it felt minus 22.
Ooh.
It was cold. Cold.
That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle weather right there for men.
Yeah. Justice, how you doing? All right. Don's here. I'm almost caught up. Bogey's here. Miss Purse is here. True Crime Housewife. Monroe Base. Dee Dee. Michelle. Trust and Justice.
Hey, girl.
Lots of people have popped in since I started at the top.
Oh, yeah. Quite
Judy. Vanessa.
Jari.
Hello. Jan, how are you? Melissa K. Support with Steffa. Mama T. Purdue RN.
Hi, Purdue.
Judy's here. Stars here. Quedin's here. Mystery Christie.
Blade, don't you start this shit.
And then Mandy LC. So, yes, you guys, I have a hoodie on. I have my nice warm bathroom on. It's been very cold today. And this is pretty much how I worked all day long. So,
let's make our announcement first before we go on into the document, what we talked about. All right, guys. Me and Marv have been talking the last couple days, and we have decided that we are no longer, or I will no longer be sharing documents, photos, or anything in that nature to any Facebook group anymore. What I'll do is if I have new information concerning Delphi or any case, I will post something in our Facebook group stating that I'm going live with updates. If you want to know what the updates are or what the documents are, whatever it might be, you guys have to come and watch the show. And if you're not subscribed, you won't be able to see it because from now on, we're going to set it to subscribers only.
You can see it. You can see it, but you cannot chat.
Right. And then after the show is over, then I will post it to our Facebook group.
Yeah. And that's only because some material and things are being taken.
Yep.
So
we had to get that out of the way. And it's nothing against anybody in our chat or anything. I've spoke with a couple people in our chat and explained the situation. They totally understand. So, and D, I'll get with you and explain what's going on. You're one of our moderators, and I'll let you know. And you too, Randy. So, but otherwise, that was just something we had to get out there because, honestly, I called Mark pissed off.
I've been trying to tell you, and you were so adamant, and you're like, it's bringing in Facebook members, and that's great, but I could see what's happening, but I had to eventually just let you learn on your own. So,
and I caught it today finally.
Yeah, you did.
I finally caught what was going on. So, but like I said, the people I just mentioned, Andrea, Marv will get with you about it and explain to you what's going on.
Yep.
So
we'll have a discussion in the mod chat here after this.
Yes. Anybody that's a mod, please go to the mod chat and we'll talk about it. So, all right. Now to what the live was about in regards to Nick McClelland's response to the bond hearing and what his take is on it. So, Marv, I sent those documents to your messenger since I didn't send both of them to the email.
I have to see. How I can make this. Okay. I have.
Miss Persevere, it's something that we don't want to really discuss online because we don't want to piss other people off. So we're just going to leave it at that. You're in are you in our Discord group? If you are, I'll talk to you about it there. I know you're starting to get heavily deep into the Delphi case and you're wanting to learn a lot of things. So I'll help you out with that.
Oh, heck yeah. Our Discord is really going to start hopping now because I've got the different cases in there. I'm going to start putting information in there. Also, if you're not a Facebook person, so we're good. Okay, let me know if you can see this or if I got to blow this up a heck of a lot.
Somebody asked, well, Facebook cost. What's that supposed to mean? No. Monroe Base, Facebook does not cost to join our Facebook group.
Nope.
Not at all. What's going on, Grizz?
Our Facebook group is free. You just gotta request to be a member, answer a few questions. So I know you're not. So we know that you're not a hacked account.
Yep.
And then, Andrea, can you drop the Discord? Andrea or D, can you drop the Discord link too? Discord is free. So, yeah.
And I want everybody to do me a favor. Grismatically Clever's got his own YouTube channel. He just does videos. He doesn't talk or anything. Please go subscribe to his channel and check out his videos. They are very good videos. A lot of it has to do with Delphi.
All right, so I'm going to take us off the computer or off the monitor here so I can try to make this as big as possible.
There you go. That's good.
Okay.
So you're going to read?
Yeah.
You got better vocabulary than I do.
So this was filed on January 31st, 2023 at 1:25 p.m. Carroll Circuit Court, Carroll County, Indiana. It is State of Indiana County of Carroll, State of Indiana versus Richard M. Allen. And what it's titled is State's Response to Defense's Motion or Petition to Let to Bail. That makes no sense to me, but that's how they wrote it. Okay? So basically what happens is the defense put forward a motion and wanted a hearing on getting Richard Allen bail. Okay? So what happens before the bail hearing even happens is the prosecution puts together a document like this. And now we're going to see what it says. So it says, now comes the State of Indiana by prosecuting attorney Nicholas C. McClelland and respectfully files its response to the defendant's petition to let to bail and would ask the court to deny the same. I don't know who wrote this or who typed it, but that last part made no sense, but we're going to go with it. The State of Indiana would ask the court to not set bail or to release the defendant on his own recognizance and would ask recognizance and ask the court to continue to hold the defendant without bond. In support, the following request, the state shows the following. Number 1, the charges were filed against the defendant, Richard Allen, on October 28, 2022 for 2 counts of murder in violation of LC
35-42-1-1, enhancement number 2.
Yeah. Number 2, that at the initial hearing held on October 28, 2022, the State of Indiana asked that the defendant be held without bail, and the court ordered that the defendant is to be held without bond. Number 3, that the defendant filed a petition to let bail on November 21st, 2022, stating that the proof of guilt is not evident, nor is the presumption of guilt strong that the defendant is guilty of murder. Number 4, that the defense is asking that the defendant be released on his own recognizance or that a reasonable bail be set. Number 5, that per the Carroll County local rules, the defendant is presumed to be held without bond on the offense of murder. Number 6, that the state believes there is competent evidence that the court can rely on and from which the court can make its own independent determination that the admissible evidence against the accused adds up to strong and evident proof of guilt. Number 7, that the state believes the evidence shows culpability of the actual crime. Hang on 1 second. No. That the actual crime of murder for which bail may be wholly denied. Number 8, that the state believes this evidence shows by a preponderance of the evidence that the defendant committed the crime of murder. Number 9, under 1 IC 35-33-8-2, the crime of murder is not bailable if the state proves by a preponderance of the evidence that the proof is evident or the presumption strong that the defendant committed the offense. Wherefore, now comes the State of Indiana by prosecuting attorney Nicholas C. McClelland and files their response to the defendant's petition and asks the court to deny the request, find that the state has met its burden, and hold the defendant without bail until a trial can be held on this matter, and for all other just and proper relief in the premises.
Now, go ahead. Signed therefore by Nicholas C. McClelland.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if anybody understands when they use the word preponderance, and I'm going to give my explanation of what preponderance means. Basically, what Nick McClelland is saying is that there is enough evidence, and he's going to show that he committed this murder. That's basically all he's saying.
Yep.
Thank you, Viv Inquiries, for becoming a member.
Thank you.
So what do you guys think? You think he's got a chance in hell to get a bond? On my end, I don't.
So yes, the prosecution is saying the evidence in the PCA is strong enough to where his request for bond should be denied.
Now, digital, let me add to that. There might be a chance at the bond hearing that Nick McClelland might release another piece of evidence or out of the discovery showing why he does not deserve a bond. And that's why I plan to attend. I want to find out firsthand. I don't want to hear the secondhand information. I want to hear it from my own ears.
Julianne, this is a good observation. He is much safer where he's at right now.
Oh, yeah. You best believe it.
Much safer.
And I wouldn't, I mean, to me, honestly, if I was the judge, I would definitely say no, because you can't trust anybody like that who's been with this kind of charge. You don't know if they're going to skip bail and try to leave the country or whatever.
Purdue, no, Frank and I are both in the True Crime with Marvin Frank Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we each have our own individual Discord. He's under Frank Meister. I'm under Marv, I think.
Yeah. But I don't use mine because when me and her work together and everybody comes to both of us at the same time. So it's just easier for both of us to use the same Discord.
All right, I'm getting beeped. I just can't find where it is. Aww. I'm going to show you a picture. Haha! Look at those two cuties. Fit intuitions and art.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be Discord that's going off somewhere. Okay. Anyway.
It is Discord. It is Polly.
There's more than a spelling error. There's just lack of grammar in some of that.
And the wrong terminology also.
Yeah. Just want to say welcome to all of our members, subscribers, and those who are just joining us. Everyone is welcome here. So if you are not on our Facebook group, last night I posted not only to Facebook, but I put it in Discord also under the Karina McClurkin folder. It is a article that describes what happens during a pretrial.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I put that up on the Facebook group and under Karina's channel on Discord is because Flint Farmer had his pretrial today. And eventually, Richard Allen's going to have his pretrial. And I want you all to be able to read through that and know what happens during a pretrial.
As a matter of fact, speaking of Karina, I spoke to her grandmother personally today, and she's doing pretty well, guys. She's hanging in there. She went to the court hearing today, and she said they didn't even bring him from the jail. They did it by Zoom in the courtroom. She said basically the whole courtroom was empty. So, and the trial set for February 21st, which we all know most likely, I would say 99%, it's going to get continued. And that's just how it works in these kind of cases. The defense tries to drag it out as long as they can so they can do as much whatever they need to do before trial.
Preponderance equals the quality or fact of being greater in number, quantity, or importance. Yep. I don't think he's going to get bail either.
There's no way.
Not with this being the death of two teenagers.
Because then they're taking a chance of him getting killed. I hate to put it out there like that, but it's the truth. Somebody going after him.
DGR, Dave, they may have provided some of the discovery to him, but I'm pretty sure they haven't given it all to them yet because, like the judge said, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of pages.
Hey, Mustang, nice to see you. Watson's Puzzle.
Yeah, so I'm reading through the comments. When is the bond hearing again, Frank?
17th of February.
Okay.
And guess what, guys? I woke up this morning. Y'all know that Keegan Klein's been trying to reach out to me again for the last 4 days, and I've been ignoring him. Well, I wasn't feeling well last night, and he tried to get a hold of me again at 9:30 last night. So I went to bed, fell asleep about 9:45. I woke up at 5 to go to the bathroom, and I always check everything before I try to go back to sleep. Well, a video came out. It was Julia. She did a breakdown.
Awesome video.
Yes, she did a breakdown of R&M's bloodlust and an analysis of it. It was pretty good. Well, around 9:30 this morning, somebody put money on Keegan's books, and he chirped me directly. And we started having a conversation. Well, he thought he was going to manipulate me, and he said, I can't talk about what I want to talk to you guys about over Texas. I'll get my chirp device taken away. And so he went back to when we had our conversation back in July, trying to pull the same stunt again. But this time he said that I'll let you guys do the longest interview you want if you pay me $125. And I already knew what Marv was going to say. I already knew. Well, he just messaged me about an hour ago and goes, I need to know what's going on because my order for a commissary has to be in before the end of the evening.
Good
so
for
that
you.
Told me right. I said, there we go. That was the reason why he was in desperate contact with me, because he thought I was going to put money on his books when I already advised him months ago that I wasn't going to do it no more.
Yeah.
And then
Lakeside Justice, thanks for becoming a member.
And then he had just messaged me about a half hour ago. He said, oh, well, I take it it's a no. Because I didn't
Did he really?
to him. Yeah, because I didn't respond to him.
Okay, Jetta. Murder versus felony murder. And correct me if I'm wrong, Frank. Felony murder. You do not have to prove that the person actually committed the murder.
The actual deaths of the girls. All they have to prove that there was another crime being committed and the girls end up dead.
And
That's
that he was part of that crime.
Yes.
So, if he's Bridge Guy and he kidnapped the girls and made them go down the hill, he's automatically guilty of felony murder.
Because what he did,
even if he didn't kill them.
Which, in other words, saying just because he led them down the hill, when he led them down the hill, it led them to their deaths. Or told them to go down the hill, which led them to their deaths.
Right.
So that makes you just as culpable as the person who actually took the weapon and committed the crime.
Yep.
So, what else do we want to talk about? I'm starting to like doing these lives every couple nights now.
If the defense received the discovery and doesn't feel like any of the evidence is rock solid, no.
It's not going to happen, guys.
No, they're going to have, the judge has to decide whether the evidence is rock solid or not the defense. During the trial, the defense will bring in experts and stuff of their own trying to prove that evidence is BS.
Okay. Let me answer this question, this statement for Danger here. That is incorrect, Danger, because if he turned informant, they could have gave him immunity.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got immunity, you're not being charged with murder.
Right, especially if you're squealing on the bigger ones.
It is exactly right.
Yeah, it will be continued. It's going to be a long wait.
And I'm going to predict it now. While I'm on here, 2 weeks out. Once Richard Allen has his bond hearing, okay, let's back up a little bit. Richard Allen's trial is tentatively set for March 21st or 23rd or something like that, which the judge has already stated it's more than likely going to get continued because of all the discovery pages the defense has got to go through. Think about that for just a second. Now, the bond hearing is the 17th. I am predicting when they continue his case in March, which we all know Keegan Kline has got another pretrial hearing March 30th, a week after Richard Allen's original trial date is set. I predict once they continue Richard Allen's, Keegan Kline will be continuing his case too. Yes, Danger David, because it can, because in the Karina McKirkland case, there was some people that were given immunity.
Yeah.
Yep. He is a confidential informant, DD. We just can't see exactly what he said or told them. We've got documentation showing that he gave confidential information, so the judge sealed it. All we got is the paperwork showing that it was filed, and it says it was confidential information is to be sealed. And it says State of Indiana versus Keegan Kline and all that crap. You can't find it online. It's not going to be there because it's been sealed.
So, Queen, if there is, I'm saying if there is more audio, it probably will get released at the trial.
Yep.
Now, for those of us that can't be there and watch the trial,
I'll be there.
You won't hear it.
I will.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? There ain't no maybes about it. Me and you didn't discuss this one.
Don't make me mad. I'll take vacation and do it myself. All my vacation in 2 weeks. Oh, that'd be bad.
Renee, thank you for the super sticker.
No, I am not giving that man another dime. And there is no such thing as just $5.
No.
So we found out in order to put money on his Chirp account, it has to be at least $20, and then they charge you tax. So it's like $23.
Hold on. It's $15 plus a $495 tax.
Whatever. It cost me over $20.
Yep.
Last time.
Yep. It's Melissa. Those documents are out there. I posted them on our Facebook group.
It's on the community channel or part of the channel too.
Yeah. And Andrea, when Mark was up in Kokomo last time, she was supposed to meet with Jerry McClurkin. And when I spoke to Jerry today, she told me to apologize to you guys, but that she couldn't meet with you. She was just having a bad day when Mark was up in Kokomo.
I know. I got a lot of things to do this year. I got to check to see if I get more vacation since I've been there 3 years now. We'll see.
You should get up to 2 weeks by now, I would imagine.
I got a total of 19 days, so yeah. Thank you for the super sticker.
Oh, Melissa, I got you. She's like, I'm smoking a cigarette, Melissa. I'm not doing the other because Mark don't want me doing it no more in the lives. Because it affects our monetization. YouTube sees that and they'll cut our monetization off of the live.
Technically, they don't even like seeing you smoke cigarettes, but every once in a while.
Yeah, Danger Dave, I agree. It almost makes me think when they arrested him back in August of 2020 and they just let him go. I'm like, what the hell? They got all this shit on him, but they let him go. So that told me, did he become an informant?
Yeah. Welcome, Charismatically Clever. Thank you for becoming a member. So just so the members know, what is today? What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't know.
Tuesday.
Okay. Trying to push the week ahead. Thursday night, we are going to do a test, members only, and just shoot the breeze so that I can make sure that when I set it up, comments show this time. And then next week, we're going to pick a day, and then every week we'll have a members only live.
Yes, Mama T, in the state of Indiana, a defendant has a right to a bond hearing no matter what his charges are.
Yep.
And that's in our Constitution. So they have every right to a bond hearing no matter what the charges are.
Look at this. Andrea's trying to coax me to Kokomo because she's like, we're having a cookout at Mom's. That's funny.
Jada, no, KK is not out of jail.
Yeah, no. But he hasn't gone to trial yet either. Keeps continuing.
Yep. And everybody's got this understanding that each side in the state of Indiana only gets 3 continuances in a row on each side. That is incorrect. If the defense files a motion for a continuance after the third time, if the prosecutor agrees to continue it, the judge 9 times out of 10 is going to side with the prosecutor.
Right. And if he's snitching and giving them information that's working out, they'll continue to agree to continue it.
Yep.
All right, I'll be right back.
Thank you, Z-Man, for the super sticker. Much appreciated.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Man, you guys are wonderful in this chat, man. I love you guys, man. You guys are some good people in here. So, anybody got questions that you need me to answer, guys? I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, Andrea. Oh, yeah. I totally agree with you. And we got something for his ass. What's going on, Mark? How you doing tonight, buddy? Andrea, do you want to post your merchandise website up here. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got tumblers, and I have been in communication a couple times, at least once, with Andrea about creating ball caps, but I haven't really decided on what kind of design yet. So Lakeside, I prefer not to discuss it on this channel because I was asked not to. When I posted that picture, there was a reason why I wanted to know who he was. And the person privately messaged me in a message request in Messenger and gave me his name and asked me not to put his name out there, which I totally understand what she's saying, because we don't need him out there being accused of anything. There's a reason why I asked for his name. And if I'm able to get in contact with this gentleman, there's some things I want to talk to him about. And if it's worth me talking about, I'll bring it out. But what I'll go ahead and tell you, a lot of people have talked about over the last few months about Richard Allen. None of his friends coming forward and talking and giving it or talking about what kind of guy Richard Allen is or anything like that. This was my point. This guy apparently knows Richard Allen from JC's bar, playing pool and everything. They hang out there, him, Kathy, and this guy. I want to know if he's friends with him. And if he's friends with Richard Allen, I want to learn more about Richard Allen, who Richard Allen is, what does he do, what kind of person he is, what's his attitude like, things in that nature, so I can give updates to people about who Richard Allen is, you know, and that's my whole point. And then I started getting slack about, well, why do you want to know his name? I don't have to tell you why I want to know his name. I just want to know who he is. People shouldn't have to come back and ask me why I want to know who he is. I just want to know who he is. I'm just going to leave it at that. Thank you, Purdue. Purdue became a new member. See, I think a lot of you guys know by now when it comes to my research skills, and when I want something, I'm going to do 100% best to get what I want. When it comes to documents, information on people, I'll do whatever I have to do to get the information. And if I'm unable to, I will let you guys know I'm unable to get certain documents or information.
Hey, when I need something, I call them and say, go to it, Bulldog, because I know where to get the information.
Hey, I bulldog it. I bulldog the prosecutors' offices, everything I do, because they try to pull slick shit on people all the time. And I'm pretty well versed in certain laws in the state of Indiana. I know what they can and cannot do. It's just like with the Shane Evans minute sheets from the 13th of February, 2017. I see other creators saying, well, they're missing. No, they're not. If you guys do what you're supposed to do as researchers and file FOIA requests, you will get this stuff.
Oh, that reminds me. Okay.
It's just like the Derek German thing. Everybody thinks that he became a snitch. I was able to get his sealed plea agreement, and everybody asked me how I got it. Simple FOIA request. Me and Marv don't do the long form that you fill out. We don't do that. We figured a way out to do it through email.
Yep. Mark, I'm so sorry.
Oh, man, dude.
Eat a lot of ice cream. Oh, something.
Or do what Marv does. Suck on ice.
Like chew on ice.
Chew on ice.
He's not going to be able to chew.
You got to realize these prosecutors' offices will try to pull anything over anybody's head to keep you from getting documents.
Yeah.
So my next objective is to get the return on Ron Logan's search warrant and see if they found anything at his home.
And I don't know that we're going to be able to get that because everything in the case is sealed, but we're going to try.
You're right.
So we've got a few FOIAs coming up.
Yep.
We got on Delphi. We've got on Tabitha's case. We're going to do some FOIAs. And there's a couple others.
Trust me, guys, on this Tabitha case, I've been contacting senators. You name it.
Yes.
Believe me.
Last week I had them going.
Yep. I talked to 2 senators' offices. I called the prosecutor's office. I mean, I'll do whatever I have to do to get an answer for whatever I need.
Absolutely, Shannon. Get with us and we'll show you what we do.
When we do these FOIA requests, I get it done in about 5 minutes and I send it over, and with maybe an hour, if that, they're sending me what I want.
Yeah. Or they're emailing saying, what exactly do you want?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, True Crime Shannon, get with us and we'll show you how to do the FOIAs.
Did anybody get to catch the R&M analysis of Bloodlust by Julia today? I made sure I posted it to all the Facebook groups so everybody could see it.
Oh, Mark, you're welcome. And I know this weekend put a kibosh to Tabitha starting this week, but fingers crossed nothing happens this weekend. And that's coming. Thank you so much, Vid. Hop aboard, people. Hugs.
What's this, Renee? What document are you wanting to see? You have to tell me what you want to see, and if I have it, I'm willing to share since we've already probably done something on it already.
I don't know that we've shared the Derek German one.
I think we did.
And
I could do it in a summary in probably 15 seconds. Basically, what happened is he got sentenced to took a plea agreement for 4 years in prison, and he served a little over a year on the condition he had to take drug classes and certain classes and stuff like that. That's all that happened with him. It doesn't say anything about him becoming an informant, him snitching, or anything like that.
So, yeah.
So, but we got a long road ahead of us, guys.
Yeah, we do. And we have a lot of trials starting, pre-trials, actual trials. It's going to be a crazy first 6 months of the year.
Yep.
It's okay, Glitterbean. Join us here at the end and then go watch the beginning.
Z-Man, I would have to tentatively say yes at this point in time, and I'll explain why. Ever since Keegan Kline court date back in October, where they continued it, and then the following week, Richard Allen's house is being arrested, and then the following week, or his house is being searched, excuse me, I take that back. And then the following week, he's being arrested. And then 2 days after his arrest, he was charged with 2 counts of murder with the elevation of number 2. Yeah. Now, what I'm getting at is every time that Richard Allen has a court date, the following week, Keegan's having a court date. And then every time something happens in one, the other one's continuing. It's all coinciding with each other. I don't know if they're intentionally doing this to throw people off, but in my opinion, as of right now, yes, he's tied into this case somehow.
Yes.
God damn it.
Renee, if we can get that search warrant, we will definitely share it. Believe me, we'll be doing a live on that. Mike Baker, one of our moderators, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate it. When this first happened, there was a strong profile of two killers, one being a dominant older male and a weaker younger male, way back before a lot of creators started. It's still a possibility. Hang on. Frank's having trouble. We're going to mute him for a minute. That's still a possibility. We just don't know yet. Good to see you, Miss Thing. So, Frank's down. Frank's down. Frank, what is going on with you? You all blurry. Frank's head. Oh, he's
I'm
getting
fine.
there.
True Crime Shannon. Blade knocked my camera off the top of my monitor.
Oh.
He was up underneath the desk at my feet.
Well, you gave us all some entertainment. Thanks, Blade.
Hey, let me tell you something. That is about the only time you're going to see me on my knees.
Yeah. Glitter Bean, thank you so much for the super sticker. You guys are fantastic.
Yes, you guys are. You guys are so, I mean, I can't put it into words.
Oh, no. The support you guys give us, you're so patient with us all the time. You know, with family life coming up and having to move lives, and
yep,
that's not something I like to do at all, but it happens.
Yeah, we've had some people make some nasty comments about any time that we have to move a date or we have to cancel a date or anything like that. And somebody came out and defended us and said, look, they got families, they got a personal life, things come up, things happen, they have to do this. And I made this very clear when everything started slowing down on the Delphi case. I will not do anything on Delphi unless something comes out that we need to address, like documents or whatever it could be. I mean, there's no sense of reviewing 6 years worth of information over and over and over and over, because all you're doing is running yourself in circles.
You're welcome, Grandma. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I recorded Frank saying the phrase on his knees. You've got to send it to me because I
got to. Damn. Oh no, we ain't going there.
Frank, don't lie. You were looking for your pineapple.
You know, I was somebody in my Facebook said that they bought a pineapple T-shirt and didn't even realize what it meant, and then she looked it up.
Oh,
not one of ours, but it was just somebody that bought it off the market somewhere.
Thanks, oh my goodness!
Thank you, Dee.
Thank you, Dee, for becoming a member. That's funny.
Yeah, I was like, I said, before we even started selling our T-shirts, we looked it up and seen what it meant.
Yeah.
That's why we ended up doing the T-shirts.
So that's why Blade jumped up and knocked your camera down. You're feeding them pineapple underneath the desk.
Oh, no. I don't give them nothing sweet. Nope. No, I do. I take that back. I'll go to Starbucks or something and give them a pup cup, which is just a little cup of whipped cream.
Yeah. But, all right, buddy.
Well, I think we got across what we wanted to do tonight, guys.
Yes.
Are you still doing your live on the little girl tomorrow? Because you have a thumbnail scheduled for it.
Little girl?
The girl that had the same name as the other girl that was murdered?
I already did that.
That's tomorrow.
No.
Hold on, let me look here.
You looked at the date wrong. That was last week.
Yes, it was. My bad.
But Thursday, we are going to do our update show and give updates on some cases.
Yes. There's quite a few cases that we're updating. As a matter of fact, I had somebody reach out to me who's got a whole file on Cairo Jordan, the little boy in the suitcase.
That's another one.
I've been waiting for this person to drop the file to me so we can do an update on that case also. And I've got more information on the Jordan Sofer case today from the same person. And you know who it is. Me and you discussed it today.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more things coming up, guys.
Yep.
Let's see, Robin. I believe at the very beginning of Delphi Murder, wasn't there a police officer that took his own life? Yes, that was Nate Miller. His name was Nate Miller.
It may have had to do with something with Delphi. It may not have.
We just don't know. And please, everybody on your way out of the show tonight, please stop by and smash that like button for us. It helps with our algorithms. And starting February 1st, Marv is the expert at the shorts. They will start paying our channel for shorts.
Yes, so there will be shorts coming out.
Yeah, and she's going to teach me how to do it. Technology's advanced so much for me over the years since I've worked on computers. I get lost in all this shit now, so.
I got a lot of teaching to do.
Yeah, I finally just learned how to do the thumbnail right.
There's still more I got to teach you, but yes, you did tonight better. Okay, so this is teaching Frank. I'm like, Frank, when it says title, that does not mean to put in True Crime with Marvin Frank. That's the title of your show. And he goes, oh. So.
But otherwise, guys, we really appreciate everybody coming out tonight and giving us all the support we can get. Pass the word around for everybody to come out to our channel, check it out, and subscribe to us. And don't forget, once again, we have memberships. Everybody go and take a look if you're not a member yet. Also, we have merchandise. And I think Andrea has already put the link in the chat if you guys are looking to get t-shirts or a hoodie or a tumbler or anything like that. And like I said, I've already had a conversation. We had a conversation with Andrea about possibly coming out with some ball caps.
Yep.
So
Mark says, good night, everyone. May the banisters of life you go down have the splinters facing the other way. Good. That was perfect, Mark.
But otherwise, guys, we're going to get out of here. IU basketball is getting ready to come on in 6 minutes. I want to tell everybody I love you. Appreciate each and every one of you. And if you got any concerns or any questions, most of you know how to reach out to us by our email, or some of you've got our personal phone numbers. You can call anytime you need to. And otherwise, you know what time it is, Marv?
Yeah, I know what time.
Peace out.
Peace.
One love, guys.
One love.
Good night, guys.
Good night.